What's up, everyone? It's me, Frankie, back here with another video. Today, I'm just going to be doing a little update. This is our CAD that we use, like I was saying in the last video. And if I sound a little stuffy, that's because I just broke my nose, on Sunday. So, I'm a little struggling here, so if I don't post, I'm sorry about that. But this is our CAD, so we got everything. I'm on police right now, so we got our busy, makes that beep. When we change it, we can have on scene, en route, busy, available, unavailable. This shows our active units at this time. I am the only active unit. As a sergeant, I'm unavailable. I'm not really active. Then there's one of my other friends that you'll meet in another video, I'm sure. He's also in here. He's the chief of police. This is all of our penal codes, so it's a 07 to put it in for like arrest and all that. It's the bond type, the charge type, jail time, all that stuff. So like if we forgot, you know, what we're gonna put someone in for because they did armed robbery, let's say, the code is gonna be 2, and I did a little thingies, 06, and the title is gonna be armed robbery. Charge type, felony. Federal bail bond for the bond type, it's gonna be $20,000 to bond someone out, and then 5 to 10 years in jail. So that's what that is. That's what penal codes are for. And then this is all of our 10 codes. So we got 1096, mental subject, stuff like that. So that's our 10 codes. Bolo, this shows any active bolos. So this will show any active bolos to be on the lookout for. Right now I have 16 arrests. I put in everyone's name. So it's a fight in progress for both of those people, and then armed robbery for them as well as them. So that's what the arrests were. These are 2 citations. I put them in as, it's expired insurance. I misspelled insurance. And a suspicious vehicle, basically, so that way we could put it in that way. I have it as the status closed, and same with all of with those I have the status as closed, or else you pop someone up in their name and it's gonna go off, oh, warning, suspicious vehicle, charge, like expired insurance, stuff like that. So I don't want that, so I just put everything closed. These are the 2 plates that I've caught for vehicle citations, and it shows same with the Jonathan Fletcher, apparently. So I can refresh Supervisor Panel, which will just, you know, have a supervisor or whatever do it. I can put a new record in for arrest, so I'll pop up this, so I have to put in the name, civilian, all that stuff. This is mainly for GTA, but I use it for flashing lights, same as my friend. You could put out a bolo, warrant, general citation, and vehicle citation. Basically looks the same, except you're not putting out the arrest. It's just a bolo, warrant, citation, all that stuff. New report, you could look at any new reports that have happened. You could search someone's name, which we'll get to that in a second, and then my files. Look up. You could search someone in. So let's say we want to search up, I write down most people's names, so let's say we want to search up Jonathan. Let's say we want to look up them. No one. Okay? So now we want to look up Clifton, and then we're just going to type in right. We're going to search that up. So 1 record. So he went to jail. He's got no flags. His name is right there, Clifton Wright. He has no plate because it was a fight in progress, so it was a 10-10 fight. But he had no plate because it was a fight in progress, like I said. So what's the point? You can't put in a plate if you don't know what a plate is. So that's that. Sometimes you could put in a middle initial. I don't, because in flashing lights you don't need a middle initial. you could type in license plate, which I might have one in this pile. I use sticky notes to write down people's names and all that. Yes, I do. I have a note. And I have like 6,000 of them. So, yeah. So we're going to type in M75. Now, remember, these aren't active plates. These are just plates in a game. 35R. Search that up. There's 2 records, apparently. So there's 1 arrest. So apparently Naomi Hunt went... Alright, so there was 1 arrest. She was evading police. So that's 1037. And then there's also a flag on the plate. I don't know what it's for. Oh yeah, so it's also for going 50 and a 25. I really didn't catch her doing that, but I had to put in the record for it because there was no like. I just put in ran and went over the speed limit. Pretty much ran over the speed limit until I spiked them. So that's why it has a vehicle citation as well as an arrest. So I was able to tow the vehicle as well as arrest her for the 1037. So that's that, and then the identifier. So basically, that's our county, PHXDPXPD. And then we got, this is some closed information. His name is Lucas, hint of the other kid that I was talking about. His call sign is 6Adam37. Mine is 1King34, so I can search that. And then I have 20 records that, it's not 20 records on me, it's how many records I put out, and then stuff like that. And then same with him, except when we search him up, he's done nothing, because he really doesn't do that. So that's that, and then record ID, I really haven't figured that out yet, but I think it's just the same as search, name search and plate search and all that. So that's that, and then this is our units. It shows all that, our call, so we can either self-dispatch, which then would make it to where we could fill that in. We could put in signals, emergency calls, all that stuff. I'll show you guys that in 1 second. This is what it sounds like for the panic button, so I'm going to press that in 1 second, and I'm going to be quiet. So here it is. Okay, so apparently y'all didn't hear that. Yeah, so for some reason it's not working, but... So there we go.
Signal 100 is now in effect.
So that's what we get if there's a signal 100. That's basically shots fired. All units basically respond code 3. So now we could clear the signal.
Signal 100 is no longer in effect.
No, does it want to work? I'm trying to toggle the panic. It may not work. Hold on. So, stuff like that. I'll probably going to be able to show you guys that another time since it does not want to work. So basically this is our Sonoran CAD. You got police, fire, EMS. Police, fire, and EMS is basically all the same. You got to have a permission key to go to different communities. This is dispatching center, so we can look up people, like I said, records, bolos, the 10 codes, penal codes, signals, and then you could put in a new dispatch, active units, and an active call and a call history. So there was a crime in progress that was from, what unit was that from? Armed robbery, crime in progress, primary unit was, I guess, me or something. Radio dispatch closed, priority 3. So that basically means code 3. So I'm guessing that that's what he put in for when he was dispatching at the time. but we could put in that stuff. That's basically what dispatching is, and it's always being like recorded from the voice and all that. It always picks up our microphone, basically. So that's going to be the end of today's video. I just wanted to show y'all the CAD and basically what I was talking about in the previous video. There's going to be some more videos coming up in the future about the CAD, and then I'm also getting a new game that I'll put in with this. But in the meantime, this is going to end today's video. If you liked it, make sure you press that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and if you're not subscribed, turn on post notifications. Comment in the video if you thought that this was cool, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.